Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the PipeBomb podcast. I'm Jimmy James, and I have a couple of people here with me. I have Jeremy, Josh, and I got Nikki. What's up, guys?
Hello.
What's up?
Josh, I can't even call you Jeremy Josh anymore. You're like American Josh. No.
I was just gonna say.
He's
American.
Georgia Josh. No, you live in Florida. Why are you... Oh, well...
Florida. Well, I'm Florida now.
Why
Soon to be Arizona Josh.
Arizona Josh. Why do I want to say Georgia? Is it because you drove from Georgia? I think you landed in Georgia or something like that. Alright, That's what it was. Well, hey everybody. I know we promised you guys that we were going to come on a Google Hangout for the next show, but we ran into some shit. But don't worry, it's going to come up. But the thing is, I'll be honest with the listeners. We've never used Google Hangout, so we're like, what the fuck? Like, I have no idea how to use it. I don't know how to record it. But we're all going to have a crash course, little tutorial, and we're going to figure it out together, and we're going to get it going. So
exactly, because we don't want our first show to be like a total mess. Like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
I know. We don't want to put anything messy out there like the other folks. So,
exactly.
So we're going to keep it cute and classy. We're going to keep it even Marie. So, let's go on. Let's go on to something that's not classy. Oh, my God. You guys. Tough Enough premiered last night. Oh, my God. It was live. It was intense, I can say that. But I'm going to get right to it. I'm so disappointed. I was so disappointed. I thought the show was, honestly, I thought it was a waste of my time because my brother came in and asked me if I wanted to hang out with him and go for a ride and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I got to watch this thing because it's live, blah, blah, blah. I don't want Twitter to spoil. I should have went for the goddamn ride because I felt like I was watching Bad Girls Club with a bunch of men with muscles. It was nothing but cattiness, fighting, and they showed us, okay, let's get to the show. All right. Whatever. They picked the cast. They gave a quick little introduction of the people. Nobody is, after watching them pick everybody from the WWE network, they didn't have much to choose from. And my point exactly, they only have one guy beating everybody. That was one of my gripes with it. And they have that one guy, Spencer, who they had running everywhere. Okay, the guy can run. Now he thinks he's the next freaking Seth Rollins. Like, have several seats. You can run up a freaking,
Tanner, I think it's
Tanner, yeah.
What did I call him? Spencer?
You called him Spencer. Is there a Spencer?
He looks like a Spencer. I think that's why I called him Spencer. Whatever. He's irrelevant. But clearly he's the top guy there right now because he has good cardio. And then the girls, you had Diana, who is just a fucking bitch. Whoever is her fan, like, all right, whoever is her fan, a fan of hers, like, you're clearly not a fan of wrestling. That's all I gotta say. Come on, the girl came on her first night, cried me rivers about her new fiance that she's not even gonna last with, let's be honest, girl. Like, she was just a typical dumb blonde on a reality show. But she did good on a challenge, so kudos to you. Even though I don't think you're going to last, I think she's going to quit by week 3.
Oh, yeah, she's not going to last. What really frustrated me about that, too, is how, like, it was the only first night, second night, and all she was talking about was how much she missed her fiance. And I think it was one of the other contestants, Amanda. She's like, I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years, and I'm not even thinking about him right now. Like, this is a competition. And it really just shows that her heart's not in it. And I seen a really shady tweet from Corey Graves earlier today, or last night. He was like, your first night and you're complaining about a twin-size bed? Yeah, you're not going to make it 1 year.
For real. Like, it's just so freaking ridiculous. It's so frustrating because all we saw was them run laps and then we saw them body slam a body bag. That's it. For a wrestling show, this is tough enough. All I'm gonna see is somebody like I don't like the new concept. I don't like that it's live. I love Jericho and Renee as the host. I think they have great chemistry. I think that Daniel Bryan, Hulk Hogan, and Paige are useless. I don't think they should be on this show.
Oh damn!
No, I'm being honest. This is just how I feel. I like the old concept. I feel like the old concept was more serious. Now it's more geared to the drama, and I just can't. Josh, we'll get into it more. But Josh, what are your thoughts on it? Because I could go on for days.
Well, I understand where you're coming from. I really do because I just seen the competition special on the network.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So it's two totally different things. So with the competition special, it was more about just real emotions, the passion people go through. You saw like when I was watching the competition special, I saw the people that really wanted, that really had the passion, that were genuine, and then I saw the people that were just there for show, just the asshole. I think, in my opinion. Okay, so now watching the live show of Tough Enough, and this is my thing with Tough Enough. Tough Enough has never been consistent. I remember when it first came on, I think back on MTV, that's when, we had Maven and Nitty and stuff. It's different now, and that was like 11, no, wait, that was, well, yeah, like 11 years ago. It's never consistent. It's like, it's not on each year. It's, the format changes. I think it's kind of weird to have. Now, I love Lita, Billy Gunn, and Booker T. Since they're the coaches, they should be the judges too, since they're working with these young people. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're not utilized at all.
Yeah. See,
I can see that point, yeah.
And so, going back to what you said, James, as far as Paige, Hogan, and Bryant there, I mean, I respect all those three people, but at the same time, there's no point for them being on there if they're not with those young men and women during the house when they're training. So they don't really know firsthand on what those young people have. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see if those three, I could say if Paige was like a guest judge once in a while, and same thing with Hogan. But, it's not consistent. Now, as far as it being a reality show, it's a perfect reality show because it's just that Bad Girls Club. It's not, you really can't take it seriously, So that's my only really gripe with it.
But that's
it's just
the problem.
That you really can't take it seriously.
That's the problem, Josh.
And I think that the WWE has had better content when it came to making a wrestler. I remember like a couple months ago they had this one special on YouTube. It was like a 17-minute video on the Performance Center and some people who were going through the Performance Center. And to me, that was more interesting. And then also the competition special was more interesting. But I think with the reality show, it's just that. It's just trying to be a reality show, nothing more, nothing less.
Well, can I just say something for Tough Enough? Because I actually enjoyed it a little bit. Like, I see where you guys are coming from, where it's being based off reality show with a lot of drama. But I feel like for the first episode, that's what they needed. They needed to establish rivalries between these contestants. Like that Diana girl and Gabby calling her out, and then Tanner and all the other guys. So I feel like for the first episode, there wasn't too much focus on the wrestling training per se, but I feel like in the next couple episodes, that's what we're going to be geared towards. I just feel like this was an introduction to the contestants, and I feel like we're going to see a bit more. And yeah, there was a couple contestants I wanted to see a bit more of, like from Daria. I really want to see more about her and just a little bit about some of the other contestants versus just hearing this girl cry about how much she misses her fiance. I was just done with it. Like, there were certain parts I didn't like, but the overall production and the Performance Center, I really liked it. And, like, I can kind of see your guys' point about Paige and Daniel Bryan, Hulk Hogan being kind of useless in a sense, being judges, but at the same point, they're watching what we're watching at the live special, and then they're taking what they're watching off that and then putting their votes in.
Here's my thing. What was there to judge? Arguments? There was nothing to judge.
That's true. But personality, I guess that's another quality you need to be a superstar diva. So
I guess that was.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but to adding on to that, they should, it should be like, like if we're going to do a weekly show, they're going to do a weekly show based on what does it take to be a wrestler. They should go over different things, of course, being athletic, but like have a week where, and I know it's too soon to judge or whatever, but have a week where like, okay, this week we're going to learn how to shoot a promo. Okay, this week we're going to learn how to develop your character because the team may not be there for you. This week, you're going to learn how to work as a tag team. This week you're going to learn how to do a lumberjack match or a lumberjack match. This week you're going to learn how to do a face turn properly, do a heel turn.
And I think we'll see that in the future, but I just feel like in the first episode, we needed to see these characters and their personalities and whatnot. And yeah, and at the same time, I said this on Twitter too, like for the first episode, this wasn't on the WWE network. So I feel like if it was a network special, exclusive, it would have been focused more about wrestling, but this is on the USA network strictly. So they're trying to get in casual viewers that are watching a reality program.
That's stupid though. They don't, I understand what you're saying, but to me, it's just like they should follow a format. They should have a challenge where it's like, okay, this week you're going to show your personality by cutting a promo. Not people bitching at Tanner, not that blonde girl bitching at the fact that she has a twin there. That was just annoying. I don't know. It's just kind of turned off.
No, I hear you though.
But, guys,
I want to see more of it though. Like I can't really rip it off from the very beginning off the first episode. That's all.
Sam's here.
Hi.
Yes, hello, Sam.
Sam, what you got to say? What do you got to say about this Tough Enough shenanigans?
Okay, well, I'm actually halfway through the episode now.
Did you already fall asleep?
I've fully finished it. In a really annoying way, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I've seen the start. I've seen the first challenge. It seemed a bit more like a physical kind of thing. Where I'm up to now, it's really just gone on the night out. And when I've paused it, that Georgia is pulling the most hideous face in the world. And, like, Daria and Tanner are sat there like, what you doing? But she's just so... I've print screened it and I'm going to, like, send it later.
She's gorgeous, though. She was my woman crush Wednesday.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's very pretty.
And she's so soft-spoken. That's what I really like about her, is how soft-spoken she is. Like, she's like, how are you going to last 10 weeks? And I was like,
no, she was so sweet about it.
But,
I have, like...
Oh, go ahead,
my favorites. I've, like, picked out a couple of people that I like already, so...
Who? Go ahead.
I really like that Alex guy. I think he's quite cool.
Oh, God.
Who's that?
The one that...
Is he the young one?
The Russian.
No.
The tall Russian.
No, the guy. The Russian. Oh, yeah. Ryback, the slim down
Ryback too.
Yeah, of course you would.
I like Georgia. I like Tanner. Daria's pretty cool. And who I really like is that Diana. There's just something about her that I really like.
That bitchy one that was complaining about her husband.
She looks like Chucky's bride, honestly.
Oh,
I kind of like her.
Oh my God, James.
She's just no, because she has such an evil like spirit. Like she just looks like come on, you're not even appreciative, bitch. You know what, bitch? Yeah. You've come in over thousands of people trying to get on there. That poor girl Ashley, who didn't even make the damn show because of
she should have replaced her.
Yeah, because of a heart. What was it? Something was wrong with her heart. She had an irregular heartbeat, and then they're gonna put in this fucking inflated boob dumbass bitch on this show just to come in and just be like, I'm sleeping on a twin bed. Yes, bitch, you're gonna sleep on the twin bed because you ain't
and when
shit.
She was like, well, when I came in here, I at least expected we would have Wi-Fi.
Oh, shut up.
I'm like, what?
I'm so over it with her, and I want to know who's gonna vote. And I was like, thank God they got 2 blonde girls on this damn show because everybody's gonna go for that. Because you know everybody loves them a blonde. So Amanda, you keep doing what I know the show's live. So if you shout out to Daria and Georgia for showing TPP so much love.
Yeah,
I was just going to say that. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Daria has been, both of them really, but Daria has been so sweet, specifically with me on Twitter. She has been promoting every single show that I've been tweeting about, and she responded to it. Georgia actually responded to us. Yes, last week we were wondering what her nationality was. We were like, we don't know what this girl is, and she responded. She was saying she was English and Italian. Just to let us know, and just like it was really cool to actually get our name out there. So thank you so much, girlies.
You know, Nick, now that we know that, you know, these girls are listening, these girls are watching, so it's good. Amanda, if you're listening, you know, stay in your lane, stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, don't get into that petty bullshit.
Is Amanda the girl with the bandana on her head?
I don't know. She's the other blonde.
She's got like blondie.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I like her a lot. See, Amanda and Daria, I can take seriously. I can take those two seriously.
Yes, you can.
But who's that? Diana and the other blonde girl? No.
Diana, you can't take her seriously.
And who's that Brazilian chick?
Oh,
Gabby.
Oh my God.
You know what? I like Gabby because Gabby was the only girl to call out fucking Diana.
Oh my God, when all the girls went in to hug her and she was just standing there, just looking.
All right, Gabby.
I haven't seen that bit yet, so I have no idea. I don't even know if he's been eliminated or anything, but I'm okay with if you spoil it for me.
Gabby would have been me. Gabby would have been me because she's just like, girl, like, are you kidding me? It's only been 3 hours. Like, why are you crying over your husband? Like,
oh, did she start crying?
She started crying, and then she. I just can't take her. And then she got so aggressive with Gabby, so you can tell that she didn't like Gabby from the start because Gabby just made a quick little. Even though Gabby didn't come in like a cool day, she came in buzzing on everybody. So for her to snap on her that quickly just showed like how. Like, girl, you ain't ready for this. Girl, bye. Like, you are
exactly.
Not ready.
And to add on to this, it's like, you must not know, you must not understand or watch or understand what WWE is because these men and women, they travel the country the majority of the year. Exactly. And then on top of that, they have, they do like tribute to the troops, so they might have to go to Afghanistan or Kuwait to do tours.
Right.
Or to Europe. So they're away from their family. They're watching the kids not grow up in front of their eyes. She doesn't understand. She must.
So why does
she won't be able to handle it?
She cried because she missed her fiance.
Oh.
She can't handle it.
Right
Even
now,
after she just went to go see him.
yeah, she's
And she's just in Orlando, though. You know, whatever.
She's from Orlando?
No, she's just in. That means she's in Orlando right now doing the show.
So her fiance's there, too.
I guess so.
Where is she? You know what? We're giving this dumb bitch too much shine. Let's move. I'm over her.
Let's talk about some of the other girls.
Yeah,
what did you think about
Daria.
Sarah Lee?
I like her.
I like her. I like
her too.
She seems very like spunky and cool and hip, and I'm okay with that.
Remember when I said
she would be the one that would be when Paige at the start says, "I'm looking for someone to stand out." I think that'd be the one that stands out, just because of her attitude. She just seems like she'd be the rocker attitude kind of thing.
She looks like a badass, and she's the one. Remember, Nick? I told you she's gonna be the dark horse. I always call it. I see something in her, and I think, she seems likable. So
she seems very relatable as well from a viewer's perspective. So,
did anyone get eliminated this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, who was this? I don't know.
We'll get to his dumb ass in a minute.
Oh.
But I want to make a quick mention about Daria too. I really like the way she answered Daniel Bryan's question. This girl seems focused, disciplined, and ready to win this motherfucking competition. I respect that. So Daria, she's another one that needs to stay focused and hungry and don't feed into Diana's bullshit. I don't want Diana wants to sit in a corner and cry. Let dirty Diana cry in the fucking corner and keep it moving.
Perfect name.
Yeah, she's just a mess.
Daria is my pick from the very beginning. So I feel like you said, James, she needs to just keep her focus and just stay away from the drama because the girls kind of circle with each other, and I feel like they just need to get away from her because I mean she's just not ready for it. At the end of the day, that girl's not ready for it. She's like, I thought I would have more time to plan my wedding, and like
I couldn't believe she said,
glamorous life.
You know what?
She just wants the glamour of it. She doesn't want the actual drive and work to do it.
She wants to be on Total Divas. She wants to be on Total Divas. That's what she wants.
Exactly.
That's her goal.
Exactly.
And I don't understand why Paige didn't call her out into the middle and be like, you're up for a limit. I don't understand why. Clearly it's politics with the reality show. They want to keep her because she's drama. But I swear.
Well, I also feel like because there was more men than women in the beginning
That's
too, that
true.
they had to get one guy off.
Yeah,
so,
that feeds into politics as well. Like, that's just the way the show runs. They're going to keep her around. But let's talk about the guys. We talked enough about the girls. And Georgia, good luck. Daria, good luck. Amanda, good luck. Sarah, good luck. The other hoes, bye. Let's, honestly. The other one, Gabby, I like Gabby, but she just needs to watch out because...
She needs to watch her attitude a little bit.
She needs to watch out.
She's got a great look to her, though, really.
I don't know why. You know what? I like Gabby, but I'm afraid for her that other people won't like her. You know what I mean? Because she's just straight to the point. Like
I don't think people are going to vote for her.
No, not at all. So, and she did it to herself, so I don't think she's going to win.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the real drama, the girls of the show, the real girls, the girls, the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh my God! So Spencer starts kicking ass in the competition.
Tanner.
Whatever.
That's the second time Sandy called him.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know the man's name. I'm sorry. Tanner, whatever.
That's not even like a real name in the UK. I think that's a made up name.
Spencer? Spencer's a real name.
No, it's Tanner.
Oh, you never
That's
heard
his surname.
I don't know. Tanner seems like such a lazy name. Like, let's just name him Tanner. Call it a day. But anyways, he's been washing these guys in this competition. It's embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Because they hired a bunch of meatheads. Oh, hold on. Natty posted out a tweet. Did you guys see Natty's tweet about like where's the wrestling? Where the hell's the wrestling?
Oh, did you?
No.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
she posted that too. So a lot of the wrestlers that are with WWE are probably looking at them like, you guys are ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, what is this shit? Total Divas. They aired more wrestling on Total Divas than they did on this fucking show. It's ridiculous.
This is Total Divas with a few guys in it too. That's what it
God.
seems to be.
So Spencer's been winning, causing a referee.
Tanner.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
James. Shit. Get it together.
Okay. I didn't get it together. I don't know. This show I was so over it with the show. I'm just giving them back. I'm Favorite Flav. I'm giving them the nicknames. But you know what? It's Spencer. Keep it Spencer. We got Dirty Diana and Spencer. So Spencer.
Dirty Diana. That's perfect.
You know, they were a bunch of clowns on TV. It was just a bunch of clowns. So, All right. All right, so Spencer's been running through this competition like it's nothing, like he's Bruce Jenner running to become Caitlyn. Hey. So, he's just knocking all these guys out of the park. So, obviously a lot of the guys are getting jealous, getting catty. You have Hank, you have Alex, and then you have Patrick, who are all not feeling it. So, and Tanner is not helping it either because he's being very cocky, telling the guys that he's better than them and this and that. I get what he's trying to do. He's being strategic, trying to throw guys off their games. And, hey, it's working.
It is working.
Kudos to you, Spencer. So, all these guys, a bunch of idiots. I know that another guy tweeted on, another guy, a wrestler, said that obviously he's going to be winning all these competitions. He's up against a bunch of meatheads. And I was like, oh, no shade but shade. But what do you guys think about Spencer kicking ass? What do you think, Josh?
I thought it was really good. I liked Spencer a lot. I mean, he has, a lot of the cardio, and I remember a lot of guys were like fussing at him that, okay, well, you can't lift as much, and you're not as strong. And it's really getting to them because it's like if you take all these guys off with all these muscles and all these meatheads, in the average world, yeah, they stand out against the average guy. But you put them up against other people with different strengths and different characteristics that they are lacking in. Wow, they lose their cool. They're not as confident, and you see those insecurities coming out. So I was proud of I'm about to call him Spencer too. I was proud of Tanner.
You already called him Spencer.
So I like Tanner. I hope he goes far in the competition.
What do you think, Sammy?
I like him as well. Yeah, he's one of my early favorites amongst the guys of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
The way he just walked that challenge so easily. But yeah, I liked when he was saying about all the meatheads, and he is like my standout point or something was from the neck upwards, and I was like, okay, I like that. I like this guy. I was here for that.
What do you think, Nick?
I don't know. He's got such a big head from just winning an endurance competition while he's competing against all of these muscle heads. So obviously he's going to have more endurance, and obviously he's going to be able to win that competition. The second competition was a little different. He was real cocky in the beginning, though. When he was telling them that he's better than everybody else and that he's going to do 18 of these, and I think he made it up to about 15, but he wiped the floor with majority of the men. So I don't know. He's just got such a big ego, but I feel like going into the future competitions, he's not going to be the golden boy any longer.
No.
I don't know. That's just my thought.
He's going to be an early favorite to win, I think. But you know what? The man says he's going to do something, and he backs it up. So he hasn't dropped the ball yet, unlike Hank, who got eliminated for he's always the hammer, never the nail. Well, bitch, you got nailed last night.
You got nailed, bitch.
Jericho was throwing shit at that dude. That shit was funny as fuck.
Did you
Paige was throwing shade at him, too.
I was, too. I was throwing shade at my team like, bitch. He said that. One of his interviews, he was saying, I don't lose on anything. Well, honey, you lost. You lost.
You
big.
were the first.
The first one. They Cameroned you, so maybe
Wait, Hank was out first?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
He was terrible. Sam.
Yes, he was.
He didn't.
Thought it was
not only did
else.
he get called out once by the judges, but he got called out twice by them.
And he got called out by
my
Paige.
gosh.
So keep watching if you still care. But yeah, he's gone because he's terrible. Can we move on to ZZ, who I think is funny? I think he's cute. I think he's there just to be a personality for the television. But I'm so upset that he had that many damn votes, to be honest, because I feel like people are giving him votes because they like his personality. But then again, WWE is about your personality. It's not all about endurance and how fit you are and stuff like that, because what makes the money is the personality. And
Yeah.
ZZ, he could fit into any type of character. I feel like he could be a heel, he could be a goofy Santino type. There's so many ways with ZZ. So I can understand why a lot of people are behind him, but I don't understand why that many.
Well, I think it was because who he was up against too. I mean, Yeti, there wasn't much of what they showed of him when he was there.
I like
Josh. You would have voted for him?
I voted for Yeti. I wanted.
So who were the bottom three?
We had Yeti, who was Josh, the tall bootleg Roman Reigns. And then we have ZZ, who looks like Michael Haynes. Oh my God!
I know,
God,
Michael Haynes.
That's a good comparison.
Did you guys see my tweet? I tweeted a picture of him.
Yeah,
Michael Haynes. Michael Haynes trying to relive his glory days. And then you have Hank, who kicked the bucket. What do you guys think about Josh? What do you think? Josh. What do you think about Josh, the Yeti?
He definitely physically has everything that you want in a superstar. You know, as far as standing out, the dude's like what 6'7"? Good
Yeah,
lord!
he's tall. And
He's massive. He has all this long hair and he makes this goofy sound. But you know what? I guess I need more time to make up my mind on him. You know, I want to see more personality and just know more about him. You know, because being big and tall, I mean, in the WWE, that's common. You know what I'm saying? That's common. Who isn't big and tall? You know.
Really?
So yeah, I just want to see more personality. I see, you know, that's one thing I can't stand about Tough Enough right now. It's like I want to learn. I want to see these guys like their actual wrestling skills now. What can they do? Can they do DDTs? Can they do Hurricanranas? Can they do
they
monkey
can't
flips?
do that yet.
Well, I'm just saying. No, I want to see, and that's the thing. That's you know,
that's his point.
That's what we were talking about earlier. It's like I want to see people actually wrestle.
Right.
I want a week of like, okay, this is how you do a Hurricanrana. This is how you do a DDT. This is how you do a monkey flip. Okay, that's what I want to see. But we're not going to get that. So I don't know. Just it seems like I'm basing this based off personality and who can make the best drama, which is not cool for me. I want to see who can be the best athlete.
Right now, it's kind of like a personality contest.
But that's more than just working out. Anyone can work out. I can work out. But I want to see who can actually do the skill and the craft of being a wrestler from the physical part and also from the character part.
Josh, you want to see Tough Enough. This is not Tough Enough.
I know.
What it is.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick? What is your thoughts on?
Well, Bad Girls Club. That's what we're watching.
What do you think of Josh?
Of Yeti?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never really been a big fan of the 6'8", 6'7" kind of big guys because they're not that athletic in the ring. They're usually very stagnant, and their matches are like usually squash matches. So I never really root for them. But I mean, he's got a good look to him, but I don't know. I don't think he'll make it though, unfortunately.
You haven't seen much.
Haven't seen much yet, but just based off of today, in the first episode, I don't know. I didn't see pretty much anything from him, and that's probably why he was down in that final 3.
What do you think, Sammy?
About Josh?
Yeah.
Physically, he fits the build of a superstar, mainly because I think he looks like Roman Reigns, and it kind of freaks me out a bit. But that Yeti noise just makes me laugh every time he does it, and I don't know why. I just think it's really funny. I thought he'd have been a lot better in that endurance challenge at the beginning, but I can't really pass comics. I haven't seen in the whole episode. But with you saying about it's Tough Enough, it doesn't seem like it's tough enough. It does seem like a reality show. It seems a bit like Big Brother, but with you get to be a wrestler at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Good comparison.
I think maybe that's why I like it so much, because I love Big Brother.
No, I like it. I like if I watch if I watch Bad Girls Club, I know I'm gonna watch a bunch of girls at each other's throats. But when I watch Tough Enough, I want to see what the fuck they showed us in the special on the WWE Network. You know what I mean? Because this was not showing me a goddamn thing, but just a bunch of drama.
I think you're breaking out again.
I think it's you, Nick. Funny. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. No, we can.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Every time there's 4 people on Skype, Skype likes to do shows. I can't wait to find something else. I swear to God. But yeah, Yeti, good luck. You need to just, you know what? He seems so passive aggressive and very lazy and just low key down. He needs to wake up a bit. I could see why Paige told him, like, I haven't heard shit from you. Like, you're just a big fly on the wall. It's like, you need to, like, stand out a little more. Like, and Jericho called him out. He said, you're just relying on your size. And I can see the truth in that. Yeah, so, whatever. That's with Josh. You know why I voted for him? I'll be honest. I just want to see him in tights. But let's move on. Let's move on to Alex. Alex is Sam's boo. Sam, what do you think about Alex? We'll let you kick off Alex.
He's my favorite. Obvious reasons.
He looks like a prison mate. He looks like one of those guys that escaped that prison in New York. Like, honestly. He has such a small...
I'm okay with that.
He has a big body with such a small head. You know,
I think it's the ginger part. I think that's what it is that brings me in.
He's a ginger? I thought he's bald.
Really
Isn't he bald?
No, he's got like ginger hair. Yeah, he had another Twitter account and it was like Redhead Russian. Because I followed him for a while.
You know
And then
what?
I was like, oh.
He does have a look though to become a heel in WWE. You know what I mean? Like he has that distinctive look. You know, big guy, small face. You know, it's I don't know. He looks like a cartoon character to me.
I love him.
I don't know.
He just looks like a Some Damn Ryback.
All I know is that he's Russian and he doesn't like Spencer. That's all I know about him. What do you think about him, Josh? Josh? What do you think about him, Nick?
Yeah, what's up?
What's his name? Alex. What do you think about Alex?
I don't give a damn.
I don't know. He's all right. I mean,
He's
I don't
there.
think much of him. Just I hate to say it like that, but just another
guy.
He was whiny. He's very whiny in this episode.
Sorry?
Huh?
Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, I just said he was just so whiny in this show that I was just like, I was over him. Like, he was just like another big man in the big C down there. I'm just like, ugh, not a fan. You've got a great look. But he was just getting, and then that Spencer Tanner, whatever his name is, he kept getting inside of his head, and then he was just feeding into it. It was just bullshit.
Exactly. We'll see.
So I'm over it.
Anything else you want to say about your Boo Sam? That I don't think it's gonna make it long.
I think I'm the only one flying the flag for him, but
well,
I'm okay with that because I don't like to cheat, so I can just have the one.
Well, you'll be that one and
only. Well, he's all yours.
All yours. Well, hopefully next week, Tough Enough, you guys pick up the ball and get it going. I hope next season you guys are not live. I really don't like the dynamic of it. The cinematography is great. I think WWE is kind of cheesy with that setup. I don't like it. I wanted to see more of the performing center. I don't like that stage with Paige. Well, Paige looked hot as hell. I should mention that. But other than that, I don't like it. I like Jericho and Renee's dynamic between the two of them. I think they're cute as hell. Which is going to bring me on to my next topic. Renee Young sat down with Chris Jericho this week on Talk is Jericho. And she had a cute little interview with Chris Jericho. I thought it was so much fun. I never knew Renee Young swears like a sailor, for God's sake. Oh my God, the girl kept swearing. I was like, this is my girl. And she's a drinker. She likes her wine and cocktail drinks. So I was like, all right, me and Renee can be good friends. But yeah, she talked about how she got into the wrestling business. She also spoke about how she used to be a fan when she was younger, and her dad used to work for Live Nations, and she met Chyna, McFoley, and all of them when she was younger. But then she kind of fell off with watching wrestling. But she got back to it when she started working with The Score over in Canada. When they asked her, "Hey, would you host a wrestling show?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Because, like Jericho said, one thing in show business, you never say no. But Renee wasn't a fan of wrestling. Well, she is a fan of wrestling, but she wasn't watching it at the time. But she started watching it for her job, and she became a fan again, and she picked up where she left off. So, and then she came over to WWE. She did not know originally that she was going to become what she is now. She had no idea what they were going to be doing. She had a big meltdown when they told her that they're going to change her name to Renee Sterling. And she was like, what the hell is that? What's Renee Sterling? Sounds like she kind of had a problem with that, and then she came up with names, so they all went with Renee Young. But she had so much fun with Chris Jericho. I like the dynamics between the two of them, so I'm kind of, this gave me hope for Tough Enough with Renee, for the host, for God's sake. I don't even care about half the people on the show. But that interview was so much fun. I thought it was fun. I thought it was two friends having a conversation. What do you think, Nick?
I really love this interview, especially coming from like a Canadian perspective. Like they had so many like inside Canadian jokes that I got, and I was like, oh my God, like I was like shooting the shit with them too. And that's what it felt like. Like I used to watch Renee Young when she was actually working on The Score.
Oh.
Because that used to be on before Raw every Monday, and then after Raw every Monday as well. So it was just kind of like a sit-down show. They have another girl there now, so I'm wondering if she's eventually going to be called up. But yeah, I was always a big fan of her, and she's just so funny as well. Like she's really, really kind of just like herself and goofy, and I don't know, she's just really entertaining. And she was preaching, like promoting Summer Rae as well, which I really liked. And I liked when she was talking about the names. She said one of the names she wanted to be was Renee Ryan. And I thought that sounded kind of cool, but they didn't want the double R, so they wanted to just do Young. Renee Ryan.
That's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought it was a really fun interview, though.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Josh? Did you listen to the interview?
I didn't see it yet, but I will watch it, though. I didn't see it yet.
What about you, Sam? You didn't listen to it, did you?
No, but it's on my podcast thing, like to listen to in work tomorrow.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was fun, like Nick said. She talked about her childhood. She talked about the TV shows. And her and Jericho were really reminiscing about Canada and stuff. I was just like, okay, I guess I'm not the cool kid, like I can't sit with them. But
I would sit with them.
yeah, they could sit with them. I couldn't. I was totally Lindsay Lohan. But anyways, it was a cute interview, and I just love how Renee talked about her position in the business, how she does not like she didn't like commentating for superstars. She didn't like it at all. She talked about how the reason why she didn't like it was because she couldn't tell a story, and she also likes the 3-man team. She likes to be commentating where there's 2 other people with her, so she can chime in because she feels like that's where she shines, just to be random and stuff. You know how Renee is; she's quirky. So
yeah, she another thing she also mentioned is that she likes to go off script. Like, she doesn't really like the structure of being backstage. Like, hello, I'm Renee Young and welcome, blah, blah, blah. Like, she really likes to kind of go off script. And she used to do comedy as well. That's how she kind of started to go in. She was talking about how she used to look up to Joan Rivers, and Chelsea Handler was her main inspiration to get into the business and everything as well. So I just thought it was a really cool interview.
And Renee said that her approach to comedy was she wanted to be a mean girl, like the rude Joan Rivers, Chelsea Handler. That's why she looked up to them, and that's what she wanted to do to begin with. No, what she wanted to do was become an actress, and then she saw Chelsea Handler, and she's like, "Wait, I can do that. I could sit and be rude to people." And then her mom was like, "You can't do that." And then she had a TV show where she got the chance to become rude and say crazy things that she's like, "I can't believe some of the shit I used to say on that show," and she was swearing like a sailor. And then she asked Jericho, "Oh, can I swear on this show?" Jericho like, "You already have." It was such a fun.
They had like 4 times.
Yeah, she swore. I feel like she swore more than 4 times. She swore all up and down that damn thing. But it was fun. I thought it was really, really fun. But on a side note with Renee Young, Renee has a special on the WWE Network with her TV show, Renee Unfiltered, and she has the cast of Magic Mike. So she has Channing Tatum. She has I forgot his name, Joe Manganiello and Kevin Nash. So
Joe Manganiello?
Yeah, he dates Sofia Vergara, my boo. That's my bae. I love her. But anyways, Renee sits down with Kevin Nash and the guys, and she has a cute little interview with them coming up. I think it's on the network already, or it's probably going to be up sometime this week. So kudos to Renee Young. She's doing big things.
And I think another future episode, she's sitting down with Summer Rae at some point.
Oh, so. Yeah. She was talking about, I think her and Howard Finkel, or who was it? It was somebody else.
Mean Gene?
Mean Gene. Ooh, tried it. Yep, Mean Gene. Something like that. But kudos to Renee. Cool. It was a fun interview. But let's move on to another interview. Former WWE diva and Playboy cover girl Torrie Wilson sat down with my favorite wrestling personality, Jim Ross. She reminisced about her days in WCW. She talked about her eating disorders, and she talked about her first time on the job, and she had to kiss Vince McMahon in front of Linda McMahon. Oh, I don't know how she did that. And then she talked about her inspirations, who helped her into the business, and then she talked about the catty, shady drama with Sable backstage. She talked about when she got the cover for Playboy, WWE brought in Sable to help promote Torrie Wilson's magazine, but Sable wasn't feeling it, and she felt like Torrie was taking her spotlight. So so they got into a big blowout in the back with John Laurinaitis, I believe it was. They got into a big fight. Torrie said that everybody was backstage listening, and
Dawn Marie was there.
Yeah, Dawn. They called Dawn in. It was all a bunch of drama.
I actually heard an interview with her a while ago talking about this, and she said that Sable approached her, and she was like, "Just to let you know, Torrie, that my Playboy sold more than your Playboy ever will." And that's what the whole fight was about. And she's like, "Dawn, come over here. I need you to witness this."
Because her and Dawn were good friends, even though they had some problems. She talked about her and Dawn. Jim Ross asked her, "What was your favorite, your highlight? What was your favorite time in WWE?" She talked about her storyline with Dawn Marie. She thought it was really fun, and that was her real dad. She said that in a previous interview that Al Wilson was really her dad. And she talked about how sometimes that feud got a little personal between her and Dawn, but they're all right. But she also spoke on the Divas Championship. They asked her if she heard that she was going to be named the Divas Champion, and she said she heard it a lot. She heard it from a lot of people, but she doesn't know. And she said it would have been nice. She's like, I was there for so many years. It would have been nice to say that I was a Divas Champion. I kind of felt bad for her in that part. And then Jim Ross asked her again, how did she navigate herself backstage with all the other women and stuff like that. She talked about how she had her close friends, and she earned respect from people because she didn't sleep around. So I was like, who is she talking about? Maria Kennels, Melina, who else? Who else do we know that slept around? Sunny, like
Kelly,
Rosa, Melina.
I know. So allegedly. Because now we're doing big things. We got girls on top. Allegedly. So, yeah, she talked about that, and I also like a cool little mention. JR mentioned that every time he would go to a stadium, if you didn't catch Torrie Wilson running the stairs in the stadium, something was wrong. He said that she used to run it all the time. Torrie's like, yep, I used to run it all the time. I know every section to every arena in America. So I thought that was...
I love that.
Yeah, it was just a cool little thought to think of what she used to do before she would go out there. And it was a cool little insight. But what do you think? What do you think about the interview, Nikki?
Yeah, I really loved it. Torrie was always one of my favorites back in the day as well. She was really... What I liked about her is that in the beginning she was a shy girl, and I kind of related to that a bit. I'm kind of reserved in a sense too, so I was kind of related to Torrie in a sense. But yeah, she was always kind of one of my favorites, and it was really unfortunate how she went out with her back injury, and there was a lot of reports of her going to become Divas Champion, and I really think that belt was kind of made for her in a sense, but she was never able to get it. But great interview. She also talked about Josh, you'll like this. Jim Ross brought up Jackie Moore. He was talking about WrestleMania coming up in Texas this year, and he said that Jackie really needs to go in the Hall of Fame, and he asked Torrie, she maybe was not agreeable on too many things, but she was always really good to work with, and she would do her job. And Torrie was like, yeah, I never got to work with her too much, but the woman who kind of helped me along in that similar sense was Victoria. So she started really talking about Victoria helping her, and they were saying she needs to go in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, it was a really good interview.
Fuck that, Torrie needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Like
Torrie does. I think she deserves him.
She definitely deserves him. This girl's jumped from WCW to WWE. But what do you think, Sammy? What do you think about Torrie?
I haven't listened to the podcast itself. I've just started downloading it now, though, because I want to have listened to that one.
But what do you think about her in general?
I do agree with the whole thinking that she should be in the Hall of Fame, because fair enough, she didn't do much in the title picture and stuff, but she had some great storylines, and she's been consistent, and she is very popular with the fans. So
she has one of
and I really enjoy their theme music as well.
Yeah, she had great ones. They still use one of hers. They gave it to Layla. It was so good. What do you think, Josh? What do you think about Torrie?
Well, I haven't heard it, but I will hear it. As far as Torrie Wilson, I have nothing negative to say about her. She's always been, to me, from what I've seen on TV, just a good worker. Always smiling, always doing the best. I remember, storyline she had with Sable. See, I thought that was all fictional and shit. Like Sable and Torrie, I thought that shit was fictional during the SmackDown days of who was going to be the top SmackDown diva. I thought that it was fictional, but I guess it wasn't. But I'll definitely listen to it though.
She said those things about she really didn't get much into the catty business with Sable anymore. She gave Sable her props. She said that she's a sex pot or something like that, and she did her thing. And then Torrie's like, I have no animosity.
Yeah, she said that she when she came back, like before, she was the queen of the Divas division at that sense, and when she came back, she was kind of there just to promote Torrie. So I felt like she was just being used, and that's why she was so angry. But she did give her props in the end.
And then JR told her, he's like, well, Torrie, he's like, sometimes the guys backstage like to egg the divas on just to cause the drama so they could sit back and watch it. Yeah. So he's like, so she should take that in consideration, that maybe people were putting shit in her ear. But I don't believe that. I really believe, Torrie, that Sable thought that, no, this fucking bitch really thinks, you know how women are. Women are catty. No shade, girls. I love you. But you girls can be competitive.
Well, I mean, that's on Sable. She's the one that fucking left.
You know what?
She was on top. She was on top of the mountain. During her day back in 1999. But she's the one that left. And what happened? Got Trish and Lita, and then she got pushed to the left. So
at the end of the day, it's not really like drama or shade. That's their competition, like that's just Sable being competitive. Like, oh, you think you're gonna sell more than me? Let's see, bitch. You know what I mean? But she didn't. I don't think she sold more than Sable, but she sold a lot. She sold well. And then Jim Ross also mentioned that if she was the WWE Women's Champion at the time when she posed for Playboy, which he wanted her to be, he said it would have sold more money, it would have been better publicity, and it would have been like, wow, the Women's Champion on the cover of Playboy. I was like, yeah, like how come nobody's ever thought of that? And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, that's what they should have did in the beginning. Like when Candice Michelle posed for Playboy, they should have threw the belt on her. Even though she wasn't ready, I feel like they should have put the belt on her. That's how I felt.
Wasn't China the champion when she did Playboy? Or no?
I don't think she was. I think she won the title shortly after that. Because that's when
she won it at WrestleMania, but I don't remember when she did her Playboy.
Did you hear when Jim Ross low-key shaded China about... He mentioned that she got her jaw shaved down or some shit like that. He was like, yeah, well, the reason for China doing Playboy was because they were trying to convert China into the Divas division, so they wanted her to be more feminine and more sexual. So they were like, all right, we're going to put her in Playboy. But before she did that, she shaved her jaw down, and she did all kinds of things. She got her boob done, all the kinds of things, just so she could be feminized. And China really, I think that's one of the root of evil why China is such a mess, because she didn't really want to do all of that, but she did it for WWE, and they still kicked. Oh my God. Speaking of China, all right, I think we covered Torrie really well. China has a video out pleading people.
Yep.
Did you guys see this?
I didn't see this.
She has a video out pleading everybody to help her have Vince McMahon and Triple H sit down and talk to her. China, you've been doing your rounds, girls. You've been on our show for the past 3 weeks, okay? We've had to think, keep it up. Keep making news. Keep doing positive things.
We're going to have a segment for her.
I know. Chinatown! But, yep, and Torrie, back to Torrie Wilson real quick. Jim Ross asked Torrie a really good question. He asked her, now with the Performance Center and WWE, if you were starting out now and we offered you a contract and NXT and the Performance Center, would you take up the contract? She stalled for a bit, and then she said no, she wouldn't do it. And she was like, it's just a lot of work. She's like, it's a lot to deal with. I hope Diana listens to this damn interview from Torrie Wilson. She says it's a lot of work. She said that she had to have back surgery, and then she talks, and she didn't really wrestle like that. She didn't wrestle that much, and then she talked about how the girls on NXT are just killing it. She's just like, I don't know how they can do it. I barely wrestled, and I had to get back surgery. So I was just like, it's a different aspect of somebody else in the business. You know what I mean? Not everybody's the same, but she doesn't regret anything she did with WWE. She's just saying that she wouldn't do it. I think it's because she's saying at this point in her life, she wouldn't do it.
Well, and I mean, she had her time, and she was with the company.
Right.
She was with the company for, like, how many years? Like, 11, like, 10, well, maybe 8, 9 years? Like, good grief. Like, she was on the road consistently for so long, and she realized how much work had to be put into it. So, and right now I think she's focusing on, like, I think she's a fitness instructor or something now. I don't know, but she is looking fine.
Yep, she has a YouTube channel called Torrie Fit, I believe. And you go there and she wants to help people feel more healthy about themselves, help people lose weight. She's a fitness guru now, and she's still BFF with Stacy Keibler, if anybody's wondering. They're still the best of friends, and she's really good friends with Victoria, and they're still hanging out. She said that Victoria was sleeping over our house that night, and they were going out to eat or something like that. So she's still really good friends with a lot of the divas that she used to be with. So it was just nice to hear from Torrie. You know what I mean? I always love Torrie.
It really was.
Yep. Well, that's our little spin on Torrie. Let's move on real quick to WWE 2K16. Now, I'm really excited for this shit.
Me too.
Me 3.
I know, the gamers are here. Holla!
Hello.
So, earlier this week, a photo of Finn Balor leaked on his character in the video game, and it looks freaking awesome. The demon is full out. And it looks sick. It was a quick little photo of Finn Balor standing in front of a monitor that was showing the picture of his model. I thought it looked cool. Clearly, it's still at its editing stages. It's not at its final stage yet. But it looks great. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, when I seen this, I was blown away. I'm so excited. And what really got me excited is that he has his alternate attire, the demon attire. And so when he came out with that, the divas around that time, a lot of the NXT women were really relevant. So I'm hoping with him being in NXT being centered in this game, and with the largest roster ever, I'm hoping we'll get more. But going back to his design, I think it looks phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see his entrance, especially on next gen. I just feel like it will blow it out of the water.
Nikki, are you gonna get this game for next gen, or you don't know yet?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, so
and I'm actually did because I was going to get it last year, but then 2K15, look what they gave us there. So I feel like this year they stepped it up, and I read a couple things about 2K15 that in the production of it that they were using PS2 codes, and that's why a lot of the stuff they couldn't go with the games, like a lot of match types, create a diva, like creative modes, like the arenas and story designers, like they took all that out because they were still using stuff from the PS2 quality, and I was just like, oh my god, that's bullshit. But now they've had time to finally take it over completely 2K, so I'm really excited for it. And I'm just excited for the largest roster ever to date. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the Divas will get some shine this year.
Largest roster. We'll probably get like 3 John Cena's, 4 Triple H.
Probably.
Like, there's not many wrestlers out there. But what do you think, Sammy?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. When I seen the Finn Balor pictures, I was like, wow. Because it's nice that, you know, you've seen someone like him in it, you can only imagine who else is going to be in it, like, especially from like the women's division. I hope the game itself has a lot more features. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Bring back. I really want the general management back. Like Universe, you can't really do much free reign with it. I'd rather where the general management mode in the past was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. But with the biggest roster ever, I hope that they really try with it. Like because you know, like you said, I don't want like 500 different John Cenas and then 500 different fucking. I don't know, fucking bring back in. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't really want also with that, but I'm going to be like so pissed off if they do put Rosa in this game and not everyone else. Because if you're going to put the shit one in, you've got to, you know, fucking do the full shit and do everyone. You don't just put the fucking lowest low in it.
I don't think Rosa's going to make it. I don't think she'll ever be in a video game.
She affirmed herself for this game a couple months back, so I don't know what that means.
She's probably going to come out with Fandango as manager. But
probably.
What do you think, Josh? She wasn't doing anything last year, so she's gonna come out with Fandango, I think.
I never played an actual WWE video game before.
What?
What? No, I haven't.
What kind of nerd are you, Josh?
But I don't know. Like only game right now I've been interested in is Mortal Kombat 10, personally. But
really.
Yeah, but besides that, going back to the actual game, you know, for me as a person that never played a game before, for me to like it, like I would need them to the whole concept of like, you know, what is it, fantasy manager or whatever it is, that sounds pretty cool. And I would like them to probably have a NXT universe where I just concentrate on the NXT superstars and being the NXT champion. Hopefully they
had that last year.
They had that last year
in
this game.
They had that last year in the game, Josh.
They did?
Yeah.
You know, it was lame though.
I think I liked it. I think I'm the only one that likes career mode because I'm still champ.
No, I really like the career mode.
I really like it. I'm still champion. I've been champ for a minute now. I'm Nikki Bella. But Josh, you should check it out. You might like it. You don't know. You never played it, you said.
I mean, I probably will. I mean, I want to see if they do the game. I want to see Sasha Banks. I want to see Charlotte, Becky. Carmella better be in there too. So Alexa, all the NXT divas better be in there. If Rosa's ratchet ass is in there, you better have all the NXT divas in there. That's all I gotta say.
I think.
So what do you guys think? Is what the roster, like the diva roster specifically? How many divas do you think we're gonna get?
I think the one that everybody's worried about is the NXT divas. And I really think Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks has been confirmed last year.
Yeah, she confirmed herself.
So I think we're gonna have Sasha. Obviously, Charlotte. You can't have Sasha without Charlotte. They're like the Trish and Lita of this modern time. Like It is what it is. It's gonna be Charlotte and Sasha, I think, and I think Bayley has a great chance in getting in. I think we're only gonna get them 3 from NXT. Guys, remember it's WWE 2K. They're not gonna give us everything we want. I'm just being realistic. But the person I really can't wait to play with in the game is Hideo Itami and Tyler Breeze. I think they're gonna be fun. So I think we're gonna get Breeze, Hideo, Finn Balor, Sasha, Charlotte, and
Do you not think we'll get Becky?
I don't think we're gonna get Becky because Becky just got hot.
She came
just
in too late.
hot.
I
Yeah.
think.
I have this feeling like if they're gonna do kind of like the showcase that they did in the last game, you know, they did like you replayed the really great matches.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to put that fatal 4-way in it. So they'd need
Yeah,
Becky.
the fatal 4-way. And I mean, there's reports always, like, fake reports going online and stuff, but there's always these rumors floating around that cutoff date was when, like, for NXT specifically, was that pay-per-view, so I'm hoping that they keep those 4 divas. And I feel like Sasha and Charlotte are shoo-ins. I feel like Bayley has a really good chance, and I feel like if Becky isn't on the full roster, she'll be DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope, because, you know, they always do the Diva fans dirty.
They do.
Let's just
But main roster girls, do you think AJ's going to still be in it? Or?
No. I don't think AJ
I don't
left.
think so.
AJ left Monday. The Monday after WrestleMania was her last day, right?
Yes, but she wasn't released. She retired.
I know,
so.
I know that, but I think they're gonna pull her out. I really do, because they did that a couple years ago to Jeff Hardy. They pulled him out.
Yeah, they
So-
did. And that's when they put really crap Matt Hardy in it.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna.
But with Jeff Hardy, they added his moveset in as one
Yeah,
of
AJ.
the presets, so they might do that to AJ.
Yeah, AJ. All AJ stuff is gonna be in the game, like her entrance. All of that's gonna be in the game. But I don't think she's gonna be in the game. And plus, she was gone for so much of that year.
Right.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
Do you think Fox is going to make it? I hope so.
I hope so. She had a big push this year. So.
I'm actually worried about girls like Cameron and Emma.
Well, I don't care if
This
Cameron's in or not.
Yeah.
Well, they need to come back and revamp that model they gave her last year. Oh my gosh, she looked like Mickey Rourke. It was terrible.
Oh, that was ratchet.
So ratchet. A mess. But I'm excited for this game. The game is probably going to be released in October, and I hope that Lana can be what is it? Like, not a playable character.
A manager.
Playable manager.
Yeah, like a playable manager. Like, you can pick her to come out with you. But speaking of Lana, Lana let her hair down.
Lana, let that weave out.
Lana let her hair down this past Monday night on Raw, where she had a sick little makeout session with Dolph Ziggler after his match. And I feel like this is I think it was her letting her hair down was just a moment to let people know that she's dropping this gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, all right, that's it. The hair's coming down. It's a new Lana. I think the transition is great. I love how her hair came down and she like wiggled her hair, let it flow down. I'm like, yes. And then she went in for the kiss with Rusev. So hopefully on Monday night we see Lana in a hot new outfit. I hope to God. She looks great in that outfit, but I want to see Lana in something else. I want to see her in a sexy dress.
It's time for a change.
Yeah, so we head backstage, and we have Rusev flipping out. I love when Rusev flips out and throws things around and just trashes the place because he's so good at it. And then Summer walks over. Well, not Summer. Somebody with long legs gave me that Stacy Keibler vibes. She came in, gave him his crutches, and helped him up, and it was Summer Rae. And it looks like, I hope to God that they put, WWE, they drop things like nothing.
Right.
So I hope that they
Never
keep.
happened.
Did you catch what Summer said to Rusev?
I didn't hear her.
She said, well, I didn't hear either, but on
So we all need a
Twitter.
crutch or something?
No, on Twitter, she was like, Lana doesn't deserve you.
She said that on Twitter?
No, she said that to him, but on Twitter, they, like, quoted her, WWE. So.
Oh. Man, I didn't hear her say it. She didn't say anything. I was listening like, I was being nosy. I was like listening with the glass to the TV. I didn't hear anything. Maybe maybe WWE put that in now because they want to like continue on with the storyline. They thought
Maybe.
Could have been that. But what do you guys think of this? We'll start with you, Josh.
I saw the clip of Lana, taking her bun down, and I liked it. To me, with her character, the thing about with her character, she's the only character right now, female-wise, is that, where she's opening it up, and we're learning more about her. You know, there's like these different layers to the character.
Depth.
You know, so we're learning. First, she was the ravishing Russian. She walked out, you know, with the heels and the butt. You know, now she's, you know, being more open and more free and more girly. She's not like the stern, cold Russian anymore. So I like seeing that. And it's kind of, and I really hope Dolph Ziggler doesn't quit the WWE. I really hope he doesn't, because right now I think it'd be so great to see this storyline continue with him and Lana, and then you have Summer Rae and Rusev. So obviously, you know, it's going to be like hopefully more of a cat fight. I don't want to see like straight up like wrestling. I want to see more of a cat fight, because I remember last year when who was it? Layla and Summer Rae got into it, and they had the cat fighting. That was more funny and interesting to me than them actually wrestling, you know? So hopefully with the feud, hopefully we get with Lana and Summer Rae will be more of a cat fighting. You know, that's, to me, that's more interesting. And backstage commentary and throwing shade on Twitter, of course. So,
Nikki, what are your thoughts on your two fave girls potentially getting into a feud together?
Oh my god! Like when I was dragging through Raw, like after the Divas, I was like, oh, Ryback's on. All right, having a shower. So I went and had my shower, and then came back out, and then I seen Lana with Dolph Ziggler, and I love Lana, and I'm a big fan of Ziggler, but just the direction of her character, like I loved the bitchy Russian, but there's always time for change, and you need to evolve your character. So I'm happy that she's taken the hair down, and it's kind of established, like you said, James, like a new gimmick. Like the gimmick's gone, the bun's gone now. So I'm happy about that, and I didn't expect to see Summer pop up when Rusev fell down. I just seen legs, and I was like, oh, who's that? And then Summer was there, so I'm really excited to see that. Said, I want to see cat fights with these two. I want to see Summer on the mic, because that is where she shines. And if they give her the opportunity to just like rip Lana a new one, like both of them backstage, like, oh, like I'm with your man now. Like you don't deserve him, and like kind of like pushing, or like do it by the makeup table, do it by the food, like do anything. I do not care. Like I just want to see some cat fights, and I feel like these two could really put it together, and maybe. I don't know how long Rusev's out for with his injury, but it could lead to a mixed tag at SummerSlam. But I don't know. I feel like it's a little too soon for Lana to get physically into the ring and to be wrestling just right now. But I'm excited, and I really hope they don't drop this. But I read SmackDown spoilers, they're keeping it going, so I'm happy.
You know that remember when Lana was on the Total Diva after show when they were testing the waters with Lana and other divas, and she worked with Summer? It was her, Summer, and Renee. So, and I liked how bitchy she was to Summer Rae on the show. She called Summer stupid, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, she's like, you're just stupid. You're just stupid.
So I can't wait to see them too. But Sammy, what are your thoughts on Summer and Lana and this whole little feud?
Finally, something for Summer to do.
Right, me too.
Finally, and I don't know about with the US and Karen and stuff like that, but it's kind of timed quite nicely, because Marine 4 has been released this week on Monday, like the same day that she like got this bit with Rusev, which I thought was a weird yet nice little tie-in. I do think we will get the whole like mixed tag, like you said, but I think SummerSlam will be too soon. I don't know if it maybe Rusev's injury is that bad and it might stretch to Survivor Series or something like that far ahead. I don't really know, but at least it's going to be giving Summer something to do.
You know, I'm not here for the mixed tag. Like I'm so happy with Summer being outside of the ring, because you guys, it's been so long since we had two females who are not in the ring hate each other, and just like Deborah used to have feuds with people and never get
Deborah and Stephanie.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to see happen with Summer and Lana. Like, remember before the Royal Rumble back then when Deborah and Stephanie, she's like, my husband's gonna throw your husband over the top rope.
Yeah, exactly.
See, they never got into the ring. They never had a match against each other, and they have one of the most memorable feuds. And it all happened outside of the ring. One of the magical moments, especially when it comes to divas, are when they're outside of the ring, because that's the only time they get that chance to show any type of personality. And Summer is fully capable of playing this role, because we've already seen her do it, and her and Layla were amazing in that role. Oh my god, I loved it. It was one of my favorite cat fights, next to the Bellas and Gail Kim and Dawn Marie and Jackie Gata. But Summer can catfight. She can catfight, and I hope to God I see her and Lana get into it because it's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah, me too.
So
Yeah, catfighting is more fun because you have the opportunity to, because you're not wearing wrestling gear. You get to wear high heels,
it's fun.
long hair, short skirts. You get to throw food at each other.
Mhm.
I mean, catfighting is more fun, and just more enjoyable, in my opinion. And it'd be just repetitious to have a mixed tag again, because who hasn't been in a mixed tag at this point? Like every diva, some point on the main roster has been in a mixed tag. So no, keep him in a catfight. And have fun with it.
I also want to mention Tom. Tom thinks, and I kind of agree with Tom. I think that Rusev is gonna have Summer come out dressed up like Lana.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think so. He's gonna try to like throw off. So I don't know. Maybe they might drop that look, but I can see. Come on, it's WWE. I can see them doing that. And then Lana.
They do that so many damn times, though.
Yeah, that's why I can see them doing it. Come on, they had AJ do it like a million times with everybody. I can see Summer coming out dressed up like Lana, making fun of her, and like, hey, you stupid American, baby. Like I can see Summer doing it, and it would be hilarious. And I would love to see Lana come out dressed up, down, like ready to whip her motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a great feud if done right. So,
but if we do get Summer coming out dressed like Lana, the following week you are going to get Lana coming out in like a fringe dress, doing that stupid little steppy dance walk thing.
yeah.
I hope
and
not.
It's going to be funny, and we can only hope, because she's a great actress, so she can pull it off. So.
I hope they don't churn Lana into that. Like I want Lana to be like, okay, bitch, you want to fucking play with me? You know what I mean? And go and, like,
do it, James.
Shit. That's what I want. I don't want her to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna wear Fandango self and come out there and no, I want her to be like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna beat her ass, and Ziggler's gonna have to pull me off of her. That's what I want. I like almost like when Summer came back. When she made her great return and beat up Layla, and she just ran out to beat up Layla. That's what I want to see. I want to see.
You know what I want to see? You remember a long time ago when Sable and Luna had a feud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one episode of Monday Night Raw, Sable was like handcuffed to the ring.
Oh yeah.
And then Luna came around with like this makeup or lipstick and fucked up Sable's face.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
Oh, and Sable was pissed off. And then Luna threw like a cup of water at her. Oh, I mean, me and my friends, we like the next day. That's all we talked about was Sable and Luna. I would love for them to recreate that moment between Lana and Summer Rae.
Yeah,
and Summer Rae did that to Lana. Like if Lana was handcuffed to the ring or whatever. Oh, that should be funny. Because Lana would be really pissed. Could you imagine Lana angry? She'd be so beautiful if she was angry.
I'm just excited to see Lana throw Summer's face off a table or something, or just like actually get physical, because we've never seen her fight any other women yet. So and Summer's good with cat fights. Remember when Layla dumped all the cat litter all over?
Yeah.
Who better to feud with Summer that can talk on the mic than... I think Summer's a great choice. She wasn't doing anything. She's a great choice. And you know what? She fits that Rusev type. Rusev loves tall blondes. And yeah, so it fits that. So I'm just glad that they found something for Summer Rae. Like,
it's a good story.
I really hope that they run with it, though, as well, because Summer's last thing was that thing with Damien Sandow, and that was like a week, and then all of a sudden that was done. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
So let's hope they keep on to it. But we got to move on. Let's move on to the Bella Twins. The Bella Twins have a new member of Team Bella. Actually, they have two new members. That damn referee, God, Tamina almost super kicked him. But anyways, Alicia Fox has aligned herself with the Bella Twins starting, I think it was last week on SmackDown. She came out with the Bella Twins on Monday Night Raw looking fierce as hell. Oh, Alicia looks so good. And you know what? I kind of like Fox with the Bella Twins. They look cute, even though the Bella Twins are low-key shady on Twitter, because Alicia Fox has been like tweeting about Team Bella, but I haven't seen the Bellas post one thing about Fox on their freaking Twitter. I was like, these bitches are so up in the air, but I was like, whatever. Let's just leave that over there. I'm like, help her out. You guys are like top bitches. Why don't you guys... You know what? You know why I don't like the Bellas? Because they don't put out for the other divas. They act like, give divas a chance. Like, you guys have over 1 million followers. Help out your girl. Give her a retweet. But anyways, I don't know.
They just look out for themselves.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
me. That's just me being me. But and then they want to sit there and talk shit about even. I'm not gonna do it. But anyways, Fox came out with them. I thought Fox was great with them. So I think Nikki, your predictions are right. That Paige is gonna side with Tamina and Naomi. And you know what? I'm okay with it. Like Charlotte is too good for this. She don't need to come into this bullshit.
I agree.
Exactly.
So,
keep her for something that
She doesn't need that clusterfuck.
She didn't need to come in for this. But right now I'm at the point where my girls are too good for this shit. Like, no, let's build up NXT. Let's get NXT as a main roster show. Let's get them selling out arenas. Let's get these girls on top. Girls like, girl, bye with me. I'm
just
over
keep
it.
them down in NXT because they are one of the biggest stars in NXT, the roster down. So
yep.
Yeah.
Why bring them up? But yeah, oh my god, that poor referee. I actually like. He's my favorite referee just because he's so small compared to all these big wrestlers and even the divas too. So when Tamina tripped over him and she was like, "What the hell, ref?" he just looked so scared. I just felt so bad for him.
What do you think about Foxy with the Bellas?
I love Foxy with the Bellas, actually.
Okay.
I liked her hat too, and it's just something for Fox to do as well. So I eventually see the Bellas turning on her and being like, "Oh, we're twins, we're sisters, we don't need anybody but ourselves." And then she's not going to get anything out of it, but maybe a title shot. So
you know what they should have done? They should have put. I love Foxy, love her to death. They should have put Emma. Emma should have sided with them, and she could be like, "Wasn't she your friend?" Like Nikki could be like, "Wasn't she your friend, Paige? Isn't she the one from NXT with you? Didn't you have that great match?" Like that's what they should have did, and had Emma just stand there like whatever, because she's already a heel down at NXT. But Emma just needs to get it together because they probably see what her work down at NXT and they ain't feeling it either.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't really feel her in that. I'd rather have Cameron in there. I feel like Cameron would be better.
Oh my god, Cameron would have been great. You talk so
Where
much shit.
Where is Cameron?
Where
we
is
haven't
she?
seen her.
I haven't. No, nothing. She's probably finding Vinny. Who knows? But what do you think, Sammy? What do you think about Foxy and the Bellas?
I'm quite glad about it, but I think it's going to be. I think she's not really with them. I think she's going to be the one that turns on them. I don't think it's going to be her.
Like crazy.
I think she's going to turn on them and be like, if because they mention, if you're not a Bella or a Paige, you're not in the title picture. So I think this is going to be her way of getting into it by befriending the Bellas, and then I think she's going to turn on them, and then she could maybe join Paige and be like a tag then between the two. Like the three Amigas minus Rosa against the Bellas. Just because I just think she could be the one that twists it. I don't know. Because she's fucking crazy, so.
I feel like she'd be out for herself, though. Like, she doesn't really need any allies because she's so crazy. Like, I wouldn't trust Fox.
She might not sign up with Paige kind of thing, but I do think that she'll be the one that turns on the Bellas. I don't think it'll be them kicking her out.
Oh, okay.
What do you think, Josh?
I think with Foxy with the Bellas, to me, Foxy stands out more in comparison to the Bellas. Like, I noticed Foxy more. I guess because she's so tall. But,
yeah.
What's ringing?
That was my phone, sorry.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah. Foxy, I mean, of course, she to me, she stands out more. To me, the Bellas were just like there, and Foxy was the one that really stood out. The thing with Alicia Fox, I mean, she can do anything. Like, you definitely get like a good story, a good, show. Last year proved it, with that little small push she got when she feuded with Paige. We were all talking about Foxy and her and what she did. We weren't talking about Paige really like that. We were talking about Foxy. Okay. So I think it's very possible for Foxy to steal the show from the Bellas because, with Nikki and Brie, I mean, at this point, they're so boring as far as, when they cut promos. I mean, Nikki has her moments when she really shows her passion, but Brie is just dull as a dial tone as far as personality and cutting promos. So I think it's very possible for Foxy to outshine both the Bellas. And hopefully I really hope that does happen, so we can only see in the future.
Here's Bree's promo.
Exactly.
Jobber Bella.
I'm glad that she named herself that. But, my thing is, I don't know. I like your prediction, Sammy. I would love that to happen with Foxy. I always been a Alicia Fox fan. She's never been like my number one favorite, but she's always been one of my
just placing your heart for her.
Yeah, she's in my top 5. Like
she was girl. She was always like in my top until Emma. and then Emma's my top now, and then Alicia, and then everyone else.
Is
Yeah,
she
you
still
always
your
love
top,
her.
though, Sam?
I needed to do more, but
Yeah.
she's hovering. She's hovering. Very thin X. Very
No,
thin X.
I get you. See him. She's still your girl. You want her to do better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm with you. I like Emma. I really, really like Emma. I think she's a good worker. She needs to find herself. She needs to stop being shy. She needs to open her mouth. She needs to grow up and become a woman. And it's not.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give it to you, Emma. Take it. Take it.
Well, you and I said it, like a couple of weeks ago. She needed to be the female Wyatt family.
Yep.
She needed that's what she needed, and they didn't do it.
Exactly.
Ooh, I got
Because she can just fade out. She can be like any diva. She can fade out in the crowd so easily. She really can, and I agree with that. Yeah, make her a Wyatt member. Make her sister Abigail some shit.
I got my fantasy booking is cooking up so good. I can't wait.
I cannot wait to hear that,
Oh my
James.
god, I got
I'm
Emma
excited.
because I like Emma. That's why I picked this one to do because I like Emma. I feel like she's the one that's really like struggling at the end of the pack for the divas. I feel like
Yes.
she's not getting no light. They gave her that stupid gimmick that since day one, when I saw her come out, I was like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And everybody's like, what do you mean?
The pink snake.
I'm like, they all like it. It's fun. It's for the kids. I was like, it's not gonna work. And look. The girl's struggling. They should have not.
I still dance like that in the nightclubs though, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, CM, you were one of them. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I love it. I do it at the clubs. And I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you do it at church. It's not gonna work. Nah. But let's move on to somebody who needs to go to church. Not because he's gay, but apparently everybody got an issue with him being gay. Darren Young. Oh, Lord. Darren has an issue with everything these past couple of days. Dude, they put the belt on you right now. So he had an issue with them going off overseas and they didn't want him to go for his safety. Why you guys gotta go there then? Why you guys gotta be over there? You guys don't support me? Boom. Now he got an issue with that. Then he has he had multiple issues. What was his other issue before this one? I knew he had something else.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I know.
I know he always has a lot of issues with people online. Like, he always feeds into people just giving him hate all the time. But, yeah, and I remember that one about overseas, how he didn't want the company to be promoting over there. And I'm like, boo, like, you're at no liberty to be saying that. You're a worker, and they're keeping you away for your safety because over there they do not accept homosexuality. Like, I just don't understand why he didn't quite understand it. Like
that's overseas. It's Middle Eastern. That's Arab money. Vince McMahon is going to collect his checks. You don't give a fuck about who you fucking. You stay home. That's it. Period. So I didn't understand what that beef was. He had another small issue. I can't really remember what it was, but I'll move on to his current issue. Apparently, they have that new WWE show called Swerve. I haven't seen the show yet. I heard it's good, so I'm gonna watch it later today. But Darren Young was on there. I guess they were pranking him or whatever. He got really upset. But the reason why he's mad about the prank is because in the background, his boyfriend's face was blurred. Obviously, because his boyfriend didn't sign any rights that they can use his face, his likeliness, or anything. Because when they release something on the television, on a network, you have to sign a form to release your likeliness, like your face. Mm-hmm. It's okay to show me. No. Like, I heard that Titus O'Neil's kids were blurred out. There was a couple other people.
Titus O'Neil, the majority of the people's children were blurred out. Titus, the Usos kid. So he was bitching because they blurred out his boyfriend or his boyfriend's face and he was upset that they were doing that. I was just like, honestly, like, get over yourself. Everything is not a big issue about you being gay because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Like, really, at the company, they've been extremely supportive with him. He's doing a huge amount of work with the Be a Star rally. So just, like, be supportive. Like, stop making an issue out of little things because if he had to look around at all the other faces that were blurred out, then he would have realized. But no, he fixated on, they blurred out my boyfriend's face. Well, obviously it's because we're a gay couple and they don't want to be associated like that. Like, but yet he just had an interview with Renee Young on the network talking about his boyfriend. So I'm like, what else do you want? Like, really?
I really can't with him. You know what? You need to pick your fucking battles, Darren Young. Mm-hmm. Like, you really need to pick your battles because doing stupid shit like this is going to turn the fans against you, and then you're going to have a problem. Then they're going to have a problem with you being gay because every 5 seconds it's something wrong. Ooh, is it because I'm gay? No, motherfucker. It's because you're annoying as fuck. That's what it is. You got the belt. They put the motherfucking belt on you, and you're gonna go bitch about because Patrick's face is not showing up on TV. Like, I'm over it. Like, when I was reading this, I was like, is this real? Is he really mad? Like,
you know what? Josh. You gotta be glad his boyfriend's face is not showing on there because his boyfriend is not a trophy wife. Let's just keep it real.
I haven't seen him.
His boyfriend is not. I've seen his boyfriend is broke, toe up from the neck up. Like, seriously, real talk.
I'm sure he's a sweet kid, but.
I just googled. That was a bad choice.
Oh, you guys are terrible.
Right? You guys are so shady. He's not that bad.
Oh my god, the Bella twins over here, mean girls. But I don't know. I just think he's
like a special needs kid or something.
Oh, Josh, don't do it. Don't do it.
You can't say things like that.
Oh, that's so mean. I don't condole that, you guys.
No,
whatever. Yes, you have to.
I don't. I don't think he's ugly. I don't. I honestly don't think his boyfriend's ugly. I can't say he's ugly.
Okay.
You think he's ugly, but that's you.
What? Okay. What do you say to a? Okay, let's say you meet like two new parents, right? And they have a child. Mm. And the baby's ugly. What do you say? You say, "Bless his heart." That's your baby. Bless his heart. You that child. Everyone does that. Your grandmother does that. Your auntie does that.
When I meet a baby,
is that your baby? Bless his heart. You that child fucked up.
Well, when I meet a baby, I'm like, oh, your baby. Oh, how cute. That's what I say. Like, oh, it's a baby, how cute. That's just the way I was raised. I don't be like, girl, that baby is busted. I believe in, like, if that karma. If you talk about somebody else's baby, your baby's going to come out a hot-ass mess. You're going to come out looking like Hornswoggle. That's what you say.
Bless his heart.
I am not.
It's just the voice that you're doing just makes it so funny.
Like, who? I don't need none of that karma. I'm not trying to birth Mae Young's hand. Like,
karma will get you.
For real. But Darren, get it the fuck all the way together.
Like Summer would say, get it together.
For real. Bring it all the way together. Get it every piece of the puzzle because you are fucking up. This is your first championship. They just put a belt on this motherfucker. And he's now he's top shit. Like, have several. Because I'm not here for it. I agree. That shit really aggravated me. You guys have anything else to say about him?
Nope.
No. I agree.
There was something else. I think we covered everything. Let me check my notes.
I think that was it. I don't know.
Yes. We covered everything. Oh my god, I feel like we've been talking for hours. So Tough Enough took a lot out of me, you guys. Mm-hmm. Oh, we've been talking for an hour. Not bad. No, an hour and 30. Not bad. That's what we usually do. But yeah, thanks for listening, you guys. Please comment, subscribe, keep the channel growing. We are working on our Google Hangout. We will be coming at you guys visually, so you'll get to see all the shade and our reactions. Because right when what Josh just said a couple of minutes ago, I almost felt like my
you would have seen the reaction.
I would have loved for this to be live because I was just like, what? I gave that Booker T look. You know that gif from Booker T's Surprise?
Yes.
That was me. But yeah, thanks for coming on, you guys. Let's give out our Twitters. You guys can follow me at Jimmy James, Jay. And Nick, where can people find you?
If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Nick Aiken WWE, Instagram at Prince PipeBomb, and thank you everybody. We're up to I think 109 subscribers now, so there we are.
We are just racking them in. CME, where can people find you in your bathtub?
People can find me in the bath, or as you called it, my brand, which is Sam Pele _ on Twitter and Instagram.
Such a brand.
Such a brand.
Josh, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter. My handle is at Josh Tech Soldier. I'm also on Instagram. Just go on Instagram and type in Josh Tech Soldier, and you find me on Instagram as well.
And also, you guys can go and follow us on the PipeBomb podcast at tumblr.com, where shit's really popping off over there. Gigi got that page all the way together. I'm telling you, throw a fangirl.
She got it down.
You put a fangirl on Tumblr and they will do the damn thing. She got it popping over there. So I suggest you guys go on and look at it. We have all kinds of contests that you can vote on. We were going to do a contest, but some crazy thing happened. So Gigi's going to post the results for the hottest guys on Tumblr. It's going to be really fun. And just like how the voting, I thought the voting process was so fun with all the gifts. So we'll see all the hot guys' new gifts when Gigi puts out the winner. So make sure you guys check out for that. So thanks for listening, you guys. Have a good one.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Toodles. All right.